What's up, Illuminators, and welcome to the Quest for 3 channel. I'm Luis Araiza.
I'm Roberto Lacana.
And today we'll be going over our top 10 farewell cards. These are going to be our favorite cards that we will be missing because of set rotation for set 13, Attack on the Vine. Are you excited, bro?
I'm going to miss these cards, but I am excited to see what's next.
All right, well, we'll go for my first card. I'm going to go with Daisy Duck Donald's Date. I mean, what can I say? As an aggro player, a 1/4, Quest for 2. It's really just the willpower. Even now, like, you thought they would find more ways to get rid of it, but it's still such a powerful card, even though it's from set 5.
It's overstated with 5 total stats on a 1-drop, but that's why it's unequal, right?
Right.
And it's questing for 2. But then they tried to minimize that by giving it big prize whenever it quests, reveal the top card of the opponent's deck, and if it's a character, they get to keep it. But that actually strategically works to your advantage a lot of the times against a lot of the decks that need an action to clear that card. You can snipe that action through the Daisy Duck quest.
And she hits a lot. It hits. Big prize hits
actions
a
lot. Instead of giving them the card, it ends up giving them nothing and setting an important card to the bottom. So
it can do so much in one turn.
I will personally be saying a good farewell to Daisy Duck.
Not I. I'll miss you. But, if you love something, you got to let it go. Hopefully, it'll come back. All right.
Our next card, I think we'll start with the ramp cards. First one will be Tipo, Growing Sun. Tipo has always been a staple in every single blue deck since he came out. This turn 2 ramp is super important. And having an inkable piece, having a 2-cost ramp piece that you can put into your inkwell when it comes up later and it comes up when you don't need it is super important. All the other ramp pieces have usually been uninkable before he came out. So he was just an instant staple into every ramp deck. So if we don't get a Tipo reprint or something like it, ramp players are in for a lot of reconstruction post-rotation.
Yeah, like you said, just having a body and then inking whatever you want and having the ability to not give information to your opponent is so strong.
Also so vital, strong. Right? Fixes your hand, right? When you have it was able to make blue and control players greedier just because now you can put an uninkable into your inkwell with Tipo.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's go to our third card. And for our third card, we're going to keep it with the ramp. I'm going to go with Cell the Azurite Sea. I mean, what's better than putting a body and inking? I would say drawing a card and inking.
Drawing a card and inking an extra card?
Yeah, inking away extra card.
Even though, we've had some discretion about this, that it says, put an additional card from your hand into your inkwell face down.
Period.
But
Draw
I think that it reads like you would ink again like Tipo. I think a lot of people have said that. But I think just judge ruling and just for fairness, they decided that you must ink another inkable card. So you have to show that you're inking an inkable card. So
yeah, okay, yeah. And then, because
the card kind of breaks itself.
Yeah.
But regardless, it was one of the most important cards of all Lorcana.
And it made me, this is when I really started thinking about the text and the order, because it says, this turn you may put an additional card from your hand into your inkwell face down, period. Draw a card, period. Me, I would be okay, so I have to ink and then I can draw a card.
Right, but it says this turn.
It's this turn, so you can sequence it whenever. I get to do both of them. And once I figured out, I was okay, sequencing is a lot more vital in Lorcana, and I really like this card for it. And just being able I get to draw. Now every card that has that, okay, draw first, then I'll do my effect. Draw
Any
first,
card
then
that replaces itself, we don't have a lot of that in Lorcana, so Sail is a broken card.
Very broken.
Our fourth card is going to be Pete Games Referee, an absolute menace since the time he joined us. When he first joined us in the first season, I think that that was just immediate god tier card.
God card, yeah,
just
literally
because
God card.
Everything removal was out of your hand, so Pete just automatically said, you're not going to do that. He's seen a lot less play in season 2, but he was legal the entire time, and he still actually was a force in Amber Steel initially and Fabled, and still comes out, you know what I mean, when you're facing a lot of those decks that rely on a lot of actions like Under the Sea decks or Mean Malicious Scary decks. If you compete at the rightful moments, he's still God tier card. So I mean, personally as a control player, again, I'm glad to see him go. Even if I haven't seen a lot of him in season 2, he's definitely a card that has been staple in meta fighting and since he came out in set 5. So big farewell to Pete Games Referee.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you couldn't have said anything myself. And at that time, I know you said season 2 was down a little more, and it was just because in season 1 every deck had their powerful song, and I know they scaled that back, so obviously Pete wasn't needed as much. Still a god tier card, because in a game where one turn and you're off tempo is a lot. It's everything. especially in such a fast game that Lorcana was at the time. But let's go to our 5th card, Giant Cobra Ghostly Serpent. This is back from Reign of Jafar. It's a 4/4 quest for 1, but when you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to gain 2 lore. That's a very epic card. I don't care that it has Vanish. You can do anything to it and target it, and it's banished because it already did its job. It did its job so well. Top decks Cobra.
Everybody has a menacing my opponent top deck Cobra story.
Oh yeah, that's tough. Yeah. There's really nothing else I can say about it. Got great statted card, so when if they don't do anything, there's no songs and it gets on the board.
Yeah,
does a lot of damage. It helped me a lot in our first season of Infinity and for set 7 set champs. Purple Steel Burn.
Yeah, Purple
This
Steel
is
Burn.
the card for everything that when I think about my first Orcana win, Purple Steel Burn deck will always have a soft spot for me.
Definitely the most competitive Duel Link card as well that got introduced in Arcasia's Island.
Right behind
So
you.
hopefully we see a lot more Duel Links going forward and maybe like more focus on like, hey, this is what these colors are trying to do. Because Purple Steel, like Giant Cobra was the perfect cherry on top to just being like a perfect fair mid-range deck. And then, you know what I mean? Like after you did all your lore gaining and turning your character sideways, like you just Cobra for the win.
I see that. Quick sidebar, I think the only other 2 good Duel Ink cards are Tramp and Pull the Lever.
Yeah, probably.
Probably,
And
yeah.
Lever wasn't even good in season 2.
Yeah, that's
R.I.P.
tough.
to Lever.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, down to our 6th card.
We're going to have Genie Wish Fulfilled. 4-drop unequal evasive, 2/4, 2 quester. And when you play this character, draw a card. I think in Lorcana, any card that replaces itself is pretty good.
Yeah.
Usually, you know what I mean? And especially one that's just on curve, a good body, quest for 2, and evasive. Yeah, pretty untouchable by like most things people are putting out. Like this card has been menacing to us since he came out in set 6.
Especially in a brawless season 2.
Right. Just Blurple was able to curve to him on a turn 3. Like that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And
Quest
even
for
though
2.
he's seen a lot less play maybe in this last set, and he's finally dying out, like he still was
Very strong card.
a staple.
That's
dude.
just power creeping. Just
yeah,
how to
for
say it.
sure.
For sure, power creeping. He was great. God card. I got 4 foils as soon as I could.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. So hopefully he makes a comeback in Infinity so I can make my money back.
Hopefully he doesn't.
Yeah. All right, for our, I think we're 7th card. Obviously, again, guys, I'm going to go aggro again. Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom, bro. Just gain 2 lore off rip. Pay 2,
Instant
gain 2.
lore, pay 2.
Pay 2, gain 2. I mean,
that's
what
as
else?
fair as it gets.
What else can I do?
All right.
I mean, like,
the amount of times that you've hit 3 of them in one game.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's with that double gathering, crazy card. One of my favorite looking foiled cards. Like just the foil itself, it looks beautiful because like there's not a lot of text, and I like that. I really hope they had an enchanted version.
I think out of all the cards on our list, I think this is most likely to get reprinted.
Really? I
really
so.
believe that.
I hope so. Then hopefully no farewell. You'll come back to me.
It just is like the most fair card that exists in my
Pay
head.
2, gain 2.
Pay 2, gain 2.
Pay 2, gain 2. I can't wait to see what the new art might be.
Or maybe they'll just change the name entirely and just make it a new card.
Maybe they'll make it an epic. At least give me an epic Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. We're down to our final 3 cards for number 8.
We have Elsa, the 5th Spirit. She is the most menacing card in all of Lorcana. Even though she's a queen and sings Let It Go and is very friendly in her movie, this is the card that makes everybody cringe the most in all of Lorcana. She comes down on turn 4 in ramp deck and makes you exert whatever you're trying to do and says get rid of it, and she will not be missed.
Yeah, farewell. Also, I mean, like I said, it's a pretty brawless world right now, other than Headless.
It was nice when you had those things to deal with her. On turn 5, at least, when you knew she was coming, like in a purple steel deck, pretty fair, more or less. But like, she's just so good. She also having rush and evasive is so good.
Yeah, rush and evasive. But I think there was a time where she was fair.
Maybe in like Infinity, at the end of Infinity, when like everything is super powerful, she's a fair card.
Yeah, but no, I get you now. In core,
but in core, she's been pretty oppressive.
But I think you need a card in general. Maybe it's not Elsa, maybe it's more like Vanderchill.
Isis is more fair.
Yeah, more fair. Where it's like there has to be cards to exert, because then we're gonna have play styles where people are just gonna
have
stay
the
upright.
exert play style, but like, well, Demona is kind of unfair.
Oh,
but like,
I
it's
don't
proven
think
to be
so.
more fair.
Yeah, I
as we
think
played. So like, Elsa's pretty good.
pretty good. Yeah, but she will not be missed. Hopefully, I think I'm okay with Isis.
I'm excited to play a Lorcana without worrying about Elsa.
Yeah. But 5-drop Inkable with Russian Evasive versus the ability to exert.
And Inkable.
And Inkable. With an ability, all those three things, 2/5, crazy willpower, versus Isis Vanderchill. 4 cost, uninkable.
4/4.
4/4, and then does the effect.
And
Has no rush, has no
rush.
evasive. Now, how is that okay?
That's a more fair card.
Yeah. Down to our final two. We're going to go with Maui Half Shark. Amazing card. I'm going to give it to my good friend here. He loves this card. He loves this card.
This is probably a much more personal pick to me for sure. And the last one, I guess, like, that's just how they kind of worked out with the costs. But Maui Half Shark, what a card, man. From the day he came out, just evasive 7/5 on 6. And when Chihu, when you challenge another character, bring back an action from your discard, super powerful in purple-red and in blue-red decks when he first came out in set 6. Pretty much like the card to build around once Hiram Flaversham got banned. And I've been chasing that high pretty much in Season 2 ever since post-rotation happened, trying to find a deck with him. And it's never came to fruition. So it's kind of going to be really sad and heartbreaking to me to see him go and not being able to play him this whole entire set, and now he's just going to be gone forever to the infinity lands. But a proper farewell to Maui Half Shark for me.
My farewell is more like a fighter I play against a lot, so it's like a respect. Like, I can't wait for him to leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he's
That's
like, I think he's pretty fair. Like, for his power, like he wasn't a broken card, but it's just like, God forbid they make more cards that don't let me quest.
Yeah,
you know
he was pretty broken. Yeah, in that blue red deck. Man.
Yeah, that blue red
stuff.
And they can get it turn what? Especially if you go Cindy, turn 4. Is that turn 4 shark?
You can 2/4/6 on the shark.
2/4/6.
Even to this day, you can still 2/4/6 on the shark, but probably
Yeah.
not as good as it used to be. Just because can't keep the hand size anymore.
Can't keep the hand size.
Speaking
Lets you
of
keep.
hand size.
Speaking of hand sizes, thanks for that. Our final card is gonna be. My friend, take it away.
Clarabelle. Light on her hooves. Shift 5. 7 cost. Inkable. 5/6. 2 quester with keep in step at the end of your turn. If your opponent has more cards than you, you may draw until you have the same number of cards, which is a lot of text. It's a really good card. At the end of your turn, you just check your opponent's hand, see how many cards they have, and draw as many. So it's pretty easy in these ramp decks to ramp up to her, have her 1 cost on board, and be able to shift her. And with You're Welcome, you know what I mean, in hand, You're Welcome the song, sing with Clarabelle or with whatever potential 4-drop character that you had on your board, being able to sing a character from their board back into their deck and force them to draw 2 more cards, usually like increasing their hand size and increasing your own hand size at the same time, was like the most insane thing that I've ever done in Lorcana. And I'll probably be chasing that high forever and ever from here on out. Like, it's gonna be a big farewell for me to Clarabelle.
You know what question you're gonna miss asking? How many cards you have? Oh,
6.
Dude.
Oh.
6. Oh, I got you. Let me count. And then what's crazy is like making them have all those cards and then going bend to your will.
Oh yeah,
that's nasty.
It's pretty mean. She's the draw engine of the controliest of all control decks, and after that, the control is gonna be like really hard to find draw. You know what I mean, without her. So we'll see what that's gonna look like. Dang, was she really good while she was here?
Yeah, man. Well, those are our top 10 farewell cards. Let us know down in the comments what are your farewell cards, whether that means I won't miss you, I can't wait to see you ever again, or I hope they reprint this card. Please, Ravensburger, print it. Let us know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Thank you guys so much for talking ink with us, and don't forget to quest out.